All right, then, on Monday, the last game of the game, we're going to see Sheffield United versus Arsenal. Rob, starting with you quickly. We've seen Sheffield lose 1-0 to Wolves. Something we didn't touch on in that game was the bickering, the fighting between the Sheffield United players. I think it was Jack Robinson and Vinny Souza, I think it was, almost going thumbs. I think there was a VAR check to see if there was any violent conduct. And that's, two players on the same team. That probably would have been a... Huh?
But they get sent off for violent conduct then.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
One of them like strong
Which
punch.
is silly.
Remember that Newcastle boys? Remember that fight? I don't know if anyone got sent off for that, but there was VAR checks about it. But yeah, it just goes to show that they're just done and dusted in this league. There's no coming back from that. You can't gain confidence, and especially against this Arsenal team that are just banging in goals.
Yeah, like literally trying to shoot yourself in your own foot. Like, everyone's ready for them to go down. Now, saying that, they probably still should have got the win against Wolves, or at least got a positive result, but they didn't. That's when your luck is up, when you're given chances, like proper chances, and then scuffing them every time, or giving the opposition, maybe 3-4 yards to get in, make a tackle. But by the time it takes you to actually take a shot, their luck is definitely run out, and it doesn't get any better when they play Arsenal now, who's finally hitting their 4th, 5th gear. Fully expect Arsenal to just blow them away.
Yeah, that's a good point about 4th, 5th gear for Arsenal. Johnny, you've seen last year, Arsenal started out with the blocks in that 4th, 5th gear, and they kind of ran out of steam, you would say, towards the end of the season. Yeah, they bottled the league, whatever, that's fine. But you've seen them this year, like we were, up until at the turn of the year, we were always just coasting, maybe 1st, 2nd gear, never really got out of it. But yeah, just since the turn of the year, we've just been banging in goals. We're the highest scoring team in Europe right now. Was it 25 goals now in 6 games? So averaging 4 goals a game in Premier League. It's incredible. It's good to watch.
Absolutely, and I think Arsenal fans are delighted. Fantastic period for you, especially at Christmas they went to such a bad run of form. So that's it. Now the title charge. What I felt all along is the best way Arsenal can win this league is by chasing, because they'll be damn good chasers, because you're not playing with any pressure then, and that's what they look like. They're just going out and playing with freedom, and that's what they look like. Saka looks full of energy again. Odegaard is freed up. Declan Rice is playing fantastic football. Trossard in and out was playing really well. Defensively, you're doing well. You're shooting yourself in the foot at times, but when you're scoring 25 goals over a period of 6 games, you can afford a couple of silly goals can be conceded. They've been fantastic, and just in time, they're hitting 4th to 5th gear before Liverpool or City does, which I think is important for Arsenal, because I do feel they're going to be better chasers. I felt the same with Liverpool. Better chasers. I never saw Liverpool winning the league when they were leading it, only for the one they ended up being no title race. They just went on their own. They couldn't lose it. So it's good for Arsenal to have someone to aim at. Say, right, just chase them, just beat them, which is fantastic. They're playing serious football, and it's just coming together nicely. So they're not going to gas out now. It's only going to be a matter of very short, very, very small margins. If they don't win the league, very small margins. I think they're peaking at the right time. That's what the best teams do. You look all down through the years. That's what City do. That's what United had a history doing. That's what great Arsenal teams had a history doing. Just truck along, and then once you get to the business end of the season, you turn it up. Then there's no need turning up. You don't start in 5th gear to start the season, which Arsenal did last year. They were always going to gas out. They were
always going to the only way is down really from there. But what was it? Sir Alex Ferguson once said, like, goals win you games, but defense wins you. A good defense wins you titles. Like Arsenal's defense, like Declan Rice, he's just added something, something to that defense that William Saliba and Gabriel just have been on another level with him this season.
Absolutely.
And Ben White as well. Sorry.
Ben White's been fantastic playing out of position. He's a centre back.
Yeah. But he like last season, he was more kind of attacking and more adventurous and got like more attacking returns. But this season, he's just kind of focusing on defending, and even look at the other side. Zinchenko liability at the back, and he's gone out injured, and Kivior has come in and played left back, and he's just playing phenomenally well the last couple of games. With Tommy Asu back as well, who can play on either side. He's not getting looking right now because you don't change a winning formula. That's the way it's going. David Raya maybe.
Raya settled in now, by the looks of it. He's settled in.
Yeah.
Early on, a lot of questions. I think now the last couple of games,
he's definitely answered them.
Arteta has been proven right.
Definitely. Like you can see, like the way like David Raya can kickstart counter-attacks, just the way he's throwing, he can throw it like nearly 50 yards. Get, there's a couple of instances where he launches the ball and Martinelli's gone down the wing on the left or Saka on the right. It's proven. Yeah, everything's clicking right now. Just have to over that. The reverse tie against Porto now coming up. Not next week, the week after. Get through that game. You're taking a lot of confidence, and then there's no question that Arsenal tells to be up for the end of the season. But yeah, just on the other side of that, Rob, we talked about teams going down and building again towards coming back up maybe. Sheffield, I just think they'll go down and they'll stay down again for another couple of years and then they'll come back up, and it's kind of just be one of those yo-yo teams.
Yeah, rightfully so. I think everyone will be happy to see them stay down for a while. Same at Norwich. Like Norwich were coming up and going back down over again for I think about 6 seasons.
Well, Fulham were like that as well, and now they're kind of an established Premier League team. You looked at West Ham went through a little period of going down and coming up and going down and coming up.
Yeah, now so it's a weird one, but Sheffield, yeah, they've nothing going for them. They don't have any bright youngsters. You could say they could fetch him, or he could fetch them 30-40 million or anything like that. All
right, then predictions, Johnny. Sheffield United versus Arsenal.
5-0 Arsenal.
Rob?
I'd love to say a big 8-9-0 because we haven't had one of those yet this season, and there is one every season. We go 8-0 Arsenal. Okay.
8-0 Arsenal. Well, just touching on that real quickly, I just want to say that the highest scoring. I'll start again. Just before I give my predictions, there, I just want to say a bit of history there. For February, it was the highest goals per game in a calendar month in the history of the Premier League. 3.8 goals per game in the Premier League. 158 goals in 42 games. Pretty nuts. So I hope Arsenal, can get hopefully 4 or 5 again. Keep going. It's all about 3 points right now. You'd like to see a good performance, clean sheet again, and just keep ticking along, keep pace with Liverpool, Man City, and who knows what will happen.
Yeah, the February just kind of shows it has been a really good season so far. Depending on who you support, even as United support,
was the highest scoring game week ever.
Yeah, there you go. It's just been an overall good season. There's so much changing. The relegation battle. There seems to be 6. Yeah, there's 6 teams that could still go down. I know 2 are pretty much set, but there's 7 teams, possibly even to 8 teams gunning for. Well, you could say 4 teams going for the 4th spot for top 4. Europa League spaces are being fought for, so it's a good season. It's not just the same 7 teams doing well and then nothing from 8th to 14th, and then there is a lot of chopping and changing. And Chelsea could still get relegated realistically. We'll never know.
Yeah, who knows?